Hey guys, it's Vay for the day here, and I recently got the opportunity to upgrade to a Delta One seat on my flight back from Milan to DCA, and I couldn't have been more excited for this opportunity. When I got to my seat, they already had the cozy packaging with the blanket and the pillows, as well as the amenity kit and the headphones. And I was super excited about that in itself. I didn't have to ask for it. Oh, and behind the blanket are the slippers that they also gave me. Above each seat is its own like stowing cabinet or whatever they're called. So I was just putting my things up there. And then the side tray table was actually stowed away and I was able to pull it out. And it was a pretty large table, which would be great for working on your laptop. I had so much room, as you can see down there on the floor. My full tote bag is down there. There's storage to my left, and then my sneakers are down there as well. The TV, I guess, was pretty standard, but it did slide out. On this particular plane, we were sitting in a 1-to-1 configuration, and I was sitting by the window. There was also an amenity kit. I didn't really like the color. I think it's fairly masculine, and I like very feminine things, but I was happy to have the amenity kit. So on the inside, there's this neat little pattern. And I really just wish that that was on the outside of the bag. But here are the contents. There was an eye mask. There was also some little earbuds to put in your ear, I guess, to kind of block out the sound. The next thing that they had in there were this little package here had some lip balm in there and also some little lotion or a little lotion bottle, which I was really excited about because I always keep a little vial of lotion with me and like 3 different chapsticks because, we can't let the lips get dry. So I was very, very interested in trying out these particular products. And spoiler alert, I did. I quite like them. The lip balm, I would give it maybe a 6.5 out of 10. But then the lotion was great. It smelled really good. And it's the same lotion that is in the bathroom of the plane. So that worked out really well. In this bag was also a toothbrush, which is really great. This flight was 8.5 hours. And so by the time I would have gotten off the flight, I would have definitely felt like brushing my teeth. But I did have one in my carry-on bag, so I wouldn't need to use that. And then there's this neat little Delta pen, which I thought was pretty adorable. And I've added that to my pens on my desk. So the amenity kit, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. And you can see all of the contents here kind of laid out. And I looked at all of these things well before the plane took off. We had plenty of time because we were the first to board the flight. Now, the most interesting part of the Delta One experience is the food. And I quite enjoyed it. This was my first meal on the plane. I had the risotto and the braised short ribs. I'm going to give that a 5 out of 10. But I did get a sundae, which I loved, and they made it for me. The mid-flight snack was a very warm chocolate cookie, and I enjoyed that. And one of the great things about Delta One is that really you can ask for kind of whatever you want, and they will give it to you. Here you see me stretched out. At this point, I think I was maybe 3 hours in, and I decided to take a nap. I was very comfortable, but I think I was comfortable because I'm only 5 feet tall, so I had plenty of room to stretch out. Before the plane landed, they did come around with the lunch meal, and this was the chicken parm or the eggplant parmesan. This meal was delicious. Love that. And then here you see me using just some of the products. Again, I love the lip balm. I thought it gave me a great shine on the lips, and then the lotion was very moisturizing. So I'm actually still using some of these products from my trip, and that's a really great sign. But if you ever have the opportunity to use your miles to upgrade to Delta One or to buy the ticket, I would definitely take it because 1, you get to lay down. But then 2, it was a very enjoyable experience and the flight attendants were amazing. Shout out to them. They looked out for me the entire flight. And I really wasn't feeling well, but they brought me every single thing that I could have asked for. So I really appreciate that. And yeah, I say go for it. It's a chance of a lifetime, so why not take it? And that's it. Make sure you subscribe for more of my travel details and any bakeries that I'm trying out. See ya.